Method to the madness for 400. A team of marine biologists is studying the relationship between water temperature and species diversity in tide pools. Their data is summarized in the table. Of the number of species identified in the pool with a temperature of 22 degrees Celsius, what percent were vertebrates? And you might say, what does this have to do with the scientific method? Well, one of the steps of the scientific method is analyzing data. So there you go. That being said, what are they asking me to do or to find?
They're asking to find what percent were vertebrates.
Good. Now, whenever you do percents, you want two numbers. So I'm going to ask you for one more piece of information. What percent of what were vertebrates? Always ask yourself of when you're doing percent problems.
I guess the number of species.
And they say specifically, they say of the number of species identified
In the pool.
with the temperature of 22 degrees Celsius.
Degrees.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's what percent of all the species in the 22-degree pool. And that's important because when you're finding a percent, you always want the piece divided by the total. So that of tells me the total. So that's why I was so insistent that you tell me what the of was. So the piece, of course, is my vertebrates. So let's go find the pool with the 22 degrees Celsius, shall we? Where do you see that?
Number 4.
Number 4, beautiful. In Makapu'u. That's, you can tell I'm from Hawaii. That's how you say that right there, guys. We have a 22 degrees Celsius temperature pool right there. So it's of those species, and I want to know what percent were vertebrates. So let's start with it as numbers before we convert it into a percent. So how many were vertebrates?
3.
3. And I always ask myself that out of question when I'm doing percent. So 3 out of how many of the species?
10.
10. I agree, but where'd you get that number? Can you tell everybody?
I added a total in the temperature 22 degrees Celsius.
Absolutely. So 3 algae, 4 invertebrates, and 3 vertebrates all together make a total of 10. So 3 out of 10 of those species in that pool are vertebrates. Man, that's hard to say. Vertebrates. All right, so I got 3 out of 10. So right now it's a ratio, not a percent, but it's a quick hip hop and a skip to convert it into a percent. Anybody, any thoughts? I have 3 out of 10, if you can see that. And I want it as a percent.
So I see that you created it into division, but because it's 10, I know the answer.
Yeah, oh, good. I love that. Because it's 10, you know the answer. Which answer is it?
I would think it would be 30%.
Yes, absolutely. So you know in your head that if you broke 100 into 10 equal pieces, 3 out of 10, you'd have 3 of those 30%. Nice
Yeah.
job. Yes. So if you do know that, that's not cheating to go straight to the answer, you guys. However, what would you do if you didn't know that? So I love that we pointed out here that you could divide. You could divide 3 over divided by 10. Now, of course, if you do that, though, it still won't give you a percent. It'll give you a decimal. So doing that, you still would have an extra step to convert that decimal into a percent. Or you can do it in your calculator, which is my favorite. So everybody take note. There's a literal button in your calculator that can convert to a percent. My favorite way is just to start out with the fraction, you guys. And so we said 3 out of 10. So I can press 3 out of 10. And then I'm going to arrow out of the fraction. And I want convert to a percent. So it's in green over here, over this close parentheses. So anytime I want something green, I hit the green second key, and then I hit that and enter, and look, it converts to 30%. So this calculator is wonderful. You can both type percents into it using the key right before that, or you can turn a number into a percent using that convert to percent key. So you do not have to know how to convert between fractions, decimals, and percents, but you do have to be able to know how to use your calculator. I love this calculator, by the way. If you haven't already, you should totally check out, even for science, the video on how to use the calculator, because on the science test, you get the calculator, but also sometimes you can get these weird numbers that are written in the scientific notation, and they can be confusing to learn, but your calculator has a mode for that. You turn it into science mode, and it'll handle all those really confusing, weird looking numbers.